Hey Leo, my name's Sebastian. I'm an intuitive reader that uses tarot cards to clarify my intuition. And right now I'm doing a short reading for everyone for the month of October. And you are next. Leo, it's been really, really busy for you. You've done really well for yourself, I think, Leo. I think sometimes taking a step back and patting yourself in the back will be really, really good. Sure, there's been some ups and downs. There's been a few tears, actually quite a lot of tears. There's so much confusion in reference to a commitment of a love interest. Whether it's designed for you or whether it's not designed for you, it's not a question right now. I think that if you met anyone in the most recent months, I think let them go if it's been quite difficult. If it's been quite difficult. There's been some true romance where it hasn't been difficult, where it's felt like gliding almost. And for those love interests or for those exceptions, that's an awesome relationship to be in. That's actually a really positive relationship to have. And it's come in a good time for you and you know it. But there's also pathways with you and exploring different opportunities. There's pathways in relation to, do I go live somewhere else? Do I work somewhere else? Should I be somewhere else? So there's a lot of movement, questioning about your movement, short distance travel, long distance travel, and there's a lot of confusion of where do I want to end up being? And I think that's where the mistake of the relationship is if you met someone new just recently, because that person is not part of your general ideas of how life should be right now. There's a lot of questions, ums and ahs. There's a lot of, do I go south, north, east, west? But the key to this is just finding yourself amongst the crowd, finding yourself amongst the chaos and the noise. It says that love, sure, you would love to find love, have a new beginning with love, and heal from past experiences from love. And I think that will come in due course. I just don't think it's time right now to be concentrating on love when you've got so many things that you need answered right now. Like, where am I going to be would be a good one to answer. What am I going to be doing in the future? Who am I going to be seeing? There's a lot of like retirement talks, or there's a lot of talks about changing careers. You're strong, Leo. You're very strong. And no matter what it is that you're planning on or manifesting, it will come to fruition. You just need movements towards that. And try to avoid the confusion. Try to avoid all these questionings in your mind because you don't really need them. You don't really need them to give you the answers that you want. I think what would really work for you is just to take walks an hour a day, and then in those walks, pray and ask the questions. I need answers. So just ask whatever it is, ask the questions that you need. And then with that, something will come up for you, something will pop up. Even talking to people, old friends, colleagues, people that you used to speak with, speaking with them will give you the answers that you need right now. I think when you're more positive about yourself and where you're heading, more answers will come to light. Remember, I wouldn't be focusing on love, even though it's a really nice opportunity. Sure, a few of the Leos have a few people that you can talk to or have really shown their interest towards you. But I think just keeping away from love right now is going to be your main source of happiness and your main source of answers. Love is not going to be your answer right now. Actually, moving away from that right now until the end of the year is going to give you more opportunity. It's going to give you more happiness doing that, concentrating on yourself, finding your own feet first, and then thinking about loves. Maybe in 2026, you'll have a new opportunity to face a new love or to face a new opportunity with love. But right now, concentrating on yourself, ensuring that you have your own things that you're looking after, and you're looking after your finances, where you're living. I think that's going to be your main source of happiness and your main source of opportunity, not with love right now. I think that they can wait. You can tell them to wait for a few months until you have everything sorted. where you want to live, where you want to retire, what your career change is. There's so many things in your mind that I don't think love should be in one of them. You're doing really well. There's going to be luck around the corner of the year. 2026 would be a really great opportunity to start in a relationship again or to have a relationship. So don't rule out love totally. But I think that but it shouldn't be your priority. By the end of the year, it should be your priority, but not right now. Good work, Leos. Keep doing what you're doing.